Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV live across all formats for the channel. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're doing well. This is the live watch along of West Ham versus Manchester City live at the London Stadium. So if you're sitting on the sofa, sitting in a pub or sitting in the cinema, I hope you like, share and subscribe to this video. As always, this live broadcast is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can see shirts like this and a few more. And so basically, yeah, guys, get yourself some very, very nice retro shirts in there, guys. I hope you're all doing well. A little bit nervous, to be completely honest with you, as I always am for games anyway. But I'm now using the brand new computer that I told you guys I was getting. So hopefully you can see and hear me okay. Hopefully everything's good. To say like, share and subscribe, and of course talk to me while the game is going on, as always. So first and foremost, guys, as we always do, let's go with talking about the team sheets that have been set up. So for West Ham, we completely unchanged from the Spurs draw. What a game that was. What a game that was. It doesn't feel like that was 6 days ago. Fabianski in goal with Kufal, Balbuena, Ogbonna, Creswell and Masuaku making up the back five technically, but we know it's a back three with Kufal and Masuaku as attacking fullbacks. Rice, Souček, Fornals and Bowen supporting Antonio. Up front on the bench is Randolph, Fredericks, Diop, Noble, Lanzini, Yarmolenko and Allaire. Now, I know there's been a bit of conversation, shall we say, between the fan base today to say, because a lot of people were expecting to see Ben Rama at least on the bench. But anyway, guys, that is what it is. We've got to trust David Moyes in that. Let's have a look at the lineup for City, which is Edison, Walker, Diaz, Garcia and Cancelo, with a midfield three of Rodrigo, Gundogan, Bernardo, and an attacking front three of Sterling, Mahrez and Aguero. On the bench, Stefan, Zones, Shevchenko, De Bruyne, Torres, Foden, I should say, and Palmer. So let's see what you guys are saying. Gibran, comment earlier today. TSC, hope you're all right, mate. Sheena, welcome. Hope you're good. And TSC says he's not confident at all. Well, call it a commentator's curse, but I still maintain we can get a point. I still maintain we can get a point out of this. I just really, really hope that's going to be the case. Just get rid of a bit of fluff on the microphone. Sorry. But yeah, guys, it's going to be an interesting one. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's voted on the poll that I put up in relation to today's game. The guys on Twitter, thank you very much, and a big shout out to Ian from Hammers Polls for retweeting it, because we've got quite a few questions on this. Where are we? So let's have a look. So the poll was 96 votes in total. 37.5% think that Man City are going to win. A third of the 96 said that there was going to be a draw, and 29.2% said it was going to be a West Ham win. So quite close, if I'm honest. Quite a close one here. For the Twitter, for the poll that I put up on YouTube. Not so close. 24 people voted, and 58% said West Ham will win. 8% said a draw, and 33%, third of the rest, said a Man City will win. So divided opinions, shall we say? By all means, guys, let us know what you're thinking on it. It's nice to see that BT have put this team sheets up properly, showing that it's a 3-2-3-1 formation. Okay, so yeah, I can see Sheena's question, but TSC's very kindly answered it. Darren says, love these lunchtime kickoffs as they're not just past my bedtime over here. Welcome, mate. Hope you're doing all right. It's a shame that not many more people are going to be joining us as usual, but understandable. Everybody else is doing the same content. So, but no, if you're loving this, then by all means, please do subscribe,
We'll do these all the time, no matter what. I just want to let you guys know that this conversation will be a little bit delayed because I'm not paying after the European Premier League thing they're trying to do. I'm not paying BT or Sky anymore after that, so I've gone back to using my normal streaming service, shall we say. So the conversation will be a little bit delayed, but I hope everyone's okay. Hope everybody's enjoying. So literally just about to kick off. In fact, it has done. So Creswell booting it over to try and find. I can't see a bloody thing. Right. So City back in possession straight away. Slight counter attack. I say I do think the defense is to be got out. I really do. But let me know what you're thinking on this, guys. Let me know score predictions as well, for that matter, because none of you guys in the chat have said anything yet. I know TSE is going to say a loss because he's not feeling confident. But it'd be interesting to see what everybody else is thinking. So just as Edison kicks it down to Mahrez. And now got Cancelo on the ball, trying to pass it through to find Aguero, but Balbuena gets in, and now a little bit of so Creswell boots the ball over, trying to find Masuaku, but doesn't really achieve much, unfortunately. So Edison. So Cancelo. So yeah, everybody's standing about the usual sort of sparring match as usual by the looks of it, guys. Everybody seems to be testing each other out. And Cancelo on the ball now, still. Then Gundogan passes it back to Ruben Dias, I think that is, and Garcia. And now Sterling's on the ball now, been running at the defence. Ball straight through Aguero, straight at the side of the goal. That was a worry. Now it was good to see that. It was good to see. What's his name? Joe Cole earlier saying about the spacing against Spurs, and that proves exactly what I've been saying for weeks, if not years, that we need to sort our spacing out. Can't give them too much time on the ball. Can't give them this. Can't give them. Do you know what I mean? We really have to be making sure that there's that they don't get. That's why I had to put that in just before anyone starts putting in the chat there. So Fabianski's made a goal, made a save there from Garcia, I think, by the looks of it. Just seeing the replay of that now. So Mahrez through to Gundogan, and yeah, he's going for a goal. So yeah, guys, I'm not using this protector anymore. I'm gonna have to go and try and get my old telly back out. Ogbonna. Masuaku on the ball now. Just almost kept it in, but in fact he did actually keep it in. But Antonio loses the ball, and City now in. Sorry, guys, just trying to. Okay, it's a bit bright for low setting. Okay, all right. Where are we? So come on, guys, talk. There's 8 of you watching on YouTube and 1 on Periscope. Tell me how you're watching, where you are, what you're thinking of the game. Throw into Man City. That includes you, Darren. You're normally very talkative. You're normally trying to wind me up, for that matter. The City have got a lot of possession at the minute. Just Ruben Dias on the ball now. Through to Rodri. He's running at the midfield. Down to Cancelo. He passes to Aguero. Back to Cancelo. And Dias, I think, by the looks of it. Ball in. And Balbuena clears. Just. Souček. Sorry, Bowen, I should say. And City is back in possession again. . Now Bowen's on the ball. Nice little clearance through to the midfield, but it's going to absolutely no one. It's a DS. Every time I see number 16, I want to keep saying Noble. Gina says, I'm at home all the way in Clacton. I was actually there last month. Gina, down in Clacton, nice beach, very nice beach, and it wasn't as busy as I thought it was. It was, what was it? The last week of September. So yeah, about a month ago, me and Tanya were down there. It was nice place. It's had some fish and chips at the beach, as you always should do. Just as, yeah, very well cleared by Socek. Full nails, trying to find Bowen, but it gets intercepted. And now shot a goal, but it goes well over. So again, Cancelo on the ball now. Just seeing the replay of the attempt. It's just, again, it's the spacing. It's the spacing. Not ball's not good enough. But having said that, though, we're 5 minutes in and we haven't conceded any goals yet. So I'm happy from that point of view. Very, very happy from that point of view. Right, so here we go. So Bowen being fouled quite badly there. No need for that whatsoever. So come on, guys, give me your predictions. I know you're there. So who's going to take this free kick? Who's going to take this free kick? Right, so Creswell's taking the free kick. Ball in. Not a bad ball, to be fair. Nice ball in from Socek by the looks of things. And City on the counter-attack. Put Fornells on Bowen trying to keep him back. And Antonia's running after the ball as well. I love that. absolutely love that. Just like Garcia, get out of the way. It's Garcia on the ball now. Diaz. Sorry, so Cancelo, sorry, I should say. Cancelo. Spacing's looking all right. Good block from Rice there, and a nice little run from Bowen down the right-hand flank now as we're coming in. Still Bowen. Keeping the ball, gets the fouled. It's a free kick again. And Garcia this time. So not bad. It's all right. It's not bad. So Kufal with the throw-in. Sorry, Sufal, I should say. Sufal with the throw-in. Keep forgetting it's not Kufal as it's spelt. So Guerrero with the ball out. And ball now to Balbuena. Ogbonna from Creswell back to Ogbonna. Long ball from Ogbonna trying to find Masuaku, which he does. But he loses possession, unfortunately. Bit of Allardyce heading football there. But Masuaku gets the possession back. Running through. Antonio on the board now. Not a foul. That's a foul on Antonio. But no, apparently ref says play on. Which I don't agree with at all. That should have been a free kick. But that's Anthony Taylor for you. The ball up. Socek. Bowen. Ball in. Oh, that could have been. Oh, that was close. Sufal. Balbuena.
Rice, Balbuena. And now it's City in defense, in possession. So we'll just brighten this up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. It's a bit better. It's a little bit better. Darren says that's better. Was trying to set up the Thai stream. Had to ask for help from my 11-year-old neighbour. Richie not helping you, mate. Richie not helping you. So keeping the shape relatively well. Looks like Fornals is sitting behind Antonio. It's not bad, to be honest. And say almost 10.5 minutes on the clock now. To be honest with you, this reminds me of when we last got against City back in the 15-16 season. You know, both teams not really pushing for it that much, but taking their chances when they can. I mean, it was great that we were absolutely unbeaten by City that season. Fantastic defending from Masuaku there. Really, really good. I'm loving how Masuaku's coming on in this season so far. Really, really, absolutely loving how good he is. We're now with City in possession once more. But yeah, absolutely loving how he's playing. Really am loving what he's doing. He's a rock. He really is a rock at the moment. No, I'm not. I've always criticised Masuaku. I don't rate him, but ever since he got into that attacking midfield position, stroke winger position, absolutely love him. Really, really suits him. Just as City are passing the ball around, guys. Let me know your thoughts on everything. You know, because I don't want to be sitting there talking to myself or talking to my camera. By all means, do share this as well on any platform you can to try and get more viewers in at the minute, so we can have more conversations. And by all means, guys, please let me know if you can actually see me properly as well. Shot massively wide by Cancelo there. Massively wide. Yeah. I mean, I could have got up more on target than he did. But as I say, guys, I'm very, very happy with this. Absolutely happy. We haven't conceded a goal yet. City don't look all that attacking all that much. You know, we're sitting back a little bit. But I said in the preview that we should be probably going for him. And Antonio's just fouled them. But Taylor's again said play on. Sheena says, I can see you clearly. Perfect. Thank you, Sheena. The reason why I was asking about it is because it's a new computer that I'm using. Because I used when I tried the webcam. Well, Balbuena puts it out for a corner. Well, yeah, as I say, when I used, because I'm now using my camera that I shoot the previews with, and I used it for the Fantasy League roundup video on Tuesday evening. And yeah, it didn't really work all that well. So I'm glad that the videos, the new computer's able to handle it a lot more. It's pretty much a gaming computer now. Even though I'm not a gamer, I just get for these sort of purposes. Okay, so we got Fornals chasing the ball down, but City's still on the attack. Jesus, that was close. That was close. Darren says, John, the original watch along. Yes, I was, mate. Yeah, I was. Watford 2 seasons ago. Watford away, the last game of the season of the 18-19 season was my first one. So yeah, I mean, of course, obviously during lockdown, every other channel's doing it, which is why the viewers aren't as huge as they usually. So I was, as you quite rightly pointed out there, Daz, mate, I was the only one that was doing watch-alongs under normal circumstances. Gundogan taking the corner. Eventually, once they start farting around. Ball in. And very well headed out there by Antonio by the looks of it. But ball in again. And it's too far. Right over to the other side of the pitch. And it goes out for a West Ham throw-in. All right, so guys, by the time this comes out, for those watching on YouTube, this will be 15 minutes into the game. So the first quarter of an hour gone already. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Still 0-0, which is very, very good before anybody else. Very, very happy with that. Darren says, remember that, all the away games? Yep, I did, mate. And whenever it comes back to, whenever things get back to normal, I will be doing it again. In actual fact, I'll probably be doing a watch along for both the home and the away games from next season, because I'm not having my season ticket next season. I've had enough of West Ham. I really, really have. I was chatting to a friend of mine who's a Fulham supporter, because obviously their derby today against Palace is on box office, and he, like hundreds of other, and if not thousands of other football supporters, are just falling out of love with football. AJ from the Kiwi Hammers, he's not doing his channel anymore for the foreseeable future. Because he's fallen out of love and he hasn't got time for it with his work commitments, which is completely understandable. You've seen the replay of Aguero's attempt at goal there. And yeah, you know, it's football as we know it is dead. Football as we know it is completely and utterly dead, and that's the horrible, horrible thing about it. That's why I absolutely hate it. It's Fabianski with the goal kick. I'm going to change it up a little bit for you guys. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I mean, to be honest with you, there's not that much more to talk about. I'm just going to change things up a little bit. You're going to be, hopefully this will make things look a little bit for you. Ta-da! I'm going to be changing the score line. Oh my God! Antonio scored! Just as I was doing it, Antonio scored. 1-0. 1-0. I can't believe it. Antonio scored. Absolutely brilliant. Honestly, Jesus, I was not. Nobody was expecting that. Great little build up there. Absolutely fantastic. Let's just have a look at the replay. I can't believe it. 1-0. Souček keeps the ball in. Sufel with the assist and an overhead kick. Bloody hell, that was good. Jeez Louise. Unbelievable. What a goal. What a goal. Absolutely fantastic. Your nan. Hello, your nan. What do you think the score will be? I reckon it's going to be a draw, but what a goal. What a goal for my vice captain in the fantasy league. Darren says nothing better than seeing the floodlights on when you walk to any ground. Agreed. What a goal. Absolutely fantastic. What a goal. Jesus. What I'm staggered by that. It was so close to the ground as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Incredible. Absolutely incredible goal from him. Fantastic. 18 minutes in. Jesus. Darren says he hasn't scored here yet. Well, that's the time difference, mate. Wait for the light to get there. Antonio on the ball again, outside the box. Rice with the ball in.
Probably trying to find Fornals, but it ends up with Masuaku instead. Creswell with the ball in. Oh! Chance then. Absolute chance. And again, but free kick given because, yeah. Says, where are you watching it from? I am watching it from Chigwell, Southwest Essex. Yonan, where are you watching the game from? If you are indeed watching the game, where are you watching it from? Honestly, I mean, I'm in absolute shock about that. That was just such a good goal. Such a good goal. He's really, really been working hard, that boy, Antonio. Really has. I absolutely love him. He's Yonan's in Kent. Cool. Such technique for that bicycle overhead bicycle kick, whatever you want to call it. Very, very good. Very, very good. And how was that? That doesn't really look like a foul from Masuaku there. It really doesn't. But let me know what you think on this, guys. But it doesn't look like a foul as far as I'm concerned. Just seeing it's just, yeah. If that wasn't a goal, that was probably a penalty by the looks of it, because he was being impeded by Diaz by the looks of things. Yeah, so some could argue against the run of play, but again, very good build up from it. As I said, it's nice to see the fact that we're really going for him. The first few minutes were like aspiring matches, it always is, but now we're literally going in for it and just waiting for the free kick to be taken. A little bit of concern on a couple of things here with the spacings again, but bunching up nicely. Ball out. Yeah, everybody back to defend. So Man City are now in possession. Yonan asks, is it true that Anderson went to Porto? Yes, it is. He's out there on loan. He was actually in the squad against Man City in the Champions League the other night. Right, so okay, so Sofal passing it down to Souček passing it down to Sofal. Balbuena, Ogbonna, over to Sofal. Balbuena, Ogbonna. I can't honestly, I'm buzzing about that result. That goal, absolutely fantastic. Says, "Oh, I must have missed that." Yeah, it was. It was a day after. It was a day after the international part of the transfer window closed. Right, so Rice, Sofal, Balbuena with a long ball, trying to find Antonio, which connects with, but not the best of passes from header passes from Antonio there. Just try and boost this up just a little bit more. There we go. This must be a little bit better. Just check the audio on this. And yeah, so yeah, not too bad. Not too bad from at all. I'm loving Mikey at the minute. I should have made him my captain, if I'm honest. Hopefully that goal will push my numbers up for the fantasy league this weekend, because I've had some terrible luck with it this season so far, start of the season. Yeah, it still irritates the hell out of me that there's going to be games that are on box offices now. It's going to come for the foreseeable future. It really, really will. But Antonio's running at the goal. Boot it, and it's Edison Gathers. He should have seen him coming. Should have booted it when I said it could have been easier. But what a pass from Fornals. Really good.
And then technically, it's a bit of a foul by Diaz. So, but yeah, it's Taylor and it's Man City. Cancelo. Oh, that was close. Good save from Fabianski there. Really, really read it well. The only one that was reading it, to be honest with you. Neil Len says, I'm so annoyed how Bamford but on the bench. I know he got an hat-trick last night. I watched the game. God, it was intense. Really was an intense game last night. Good chance by for City, but glad they didn't take it. Very glad they didn't take it. Otherwise, it would have been 1-1. Right, so here we go. So, guys, as I say, come on, we're literally coming up to the half an hour mark in a few minutes. But let me know your thoughts on the game so far for those that are able to watch it. I mean, I'm trying to commentate as much as I can. But honestly, I'm just absolutely still astounded by that goal from Antonio. What a goal. What a goal. Now, it's interesting that David Coote, the fourth official, was a Man United supporter, apparently. You'd think they'd check for that sort of thing, wouldn't you? But no. And again, City trying to break us down, but nothing really doing. Nice little kick there, to be honest, but very good. Your Nan says, I'm not watching it, but listening to your wonderful commentary. Well, thank you very much. If you're enjoying it, subscribe, because we'll be doing this for every game, home and away, which will include next Saturday for the Liverpool game. Free kick. Malvin says hi from France. Welcome, Malvin. Hope you're all right. Ritesh, how you doing, mate? I said, how are you playing today? I'm not in my house at the moment. Not bad, Ritesh, to be honest with you, mate. Not bad. 1-0 up on the 18th minute. Very, 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 very good goal from Antonio. Overhead kick for about a foot and a half off the ground, mate. Really, really good. Welcome, Harry. West Ham is good this season. We're not doing too badly so far. And I'm good. I'm glad you're all right there, Malvin. So Cancelo. Diaz back to Cancelo. Ball in. Masuaku. Clears very well, but straight out to Diaz. Fornals gets in the way. Rice gets the interception. Hang on, come on, ref. That's a. I can see why he's whistle for play on, but that's a massive foul. Antonio, and yes. Taylor, that's terrible. Terrible. Junior thinks it's going to be 2-0 to West Ham. Darren says doing well at the moment. Harry Moods rejection says big up West Ham. All right, so Garcia on the ball now. Diaz. Well done, Maswat. Keeping the control there. Antonio falls on his feet and he goes out for a City throw-in. I can't believe this. It's just mental. It's just mental. Richard says, who looks more likely to score, Man City or West Ham? I know City have more possession. Stats mean nothing, mate. Stats mean nothing. But it does look like City are more. They are trying to score more than we are. We seem to be, but their shooting practice is ridiculous. It is literally shooting practice for them at the moment. They are unbelievably so far off target every time. I mean, that's a booking, man. I'm sorry, but that's a booking. And fair play. Just seeing the replay on the what was the saying originally. That honestly, that Gundogan, man, he needs to be booked. That's just ridiculous. How many minutes on the clock now, John? Just gone 30 minutes and 13 seconds now, mate. I mean, you'll hear this a few seconds afterwards, but yeah, just over the half-hour mark. So, which is why I was asking people to let us know what they're thinking about the game. But very, very good, very interesting. If I see there's quite a few people watching on Facebook. Welcome. Please follow the channel on Facebook and Periscope. So, yeah, as I was saying, yes, British, you know, it's looking. Yeah, it's a bit of a foul by Albona there on Mahrez. Not intentional by the looks of it, but yet another free kick to City, which is now quickly taken. Gundogan, and very well intercepted there. Very well intercepted by Balbuena, I think, by the looks of it. It's too fast to tell. Darren says, I'm 3 minutes 11 seconds behind you this week. Well, if I was using the BT app, you'd be about 5 minutes behind me. Richard said City had one shot on target against Leeds and they had like 15 shots. If it's like that today, we might get something from this game. Richard, it certainly is like that so far, mate. The stats show that City have had 3 shots and 1 on target. We've only had 2 and 1 on target as well. So Bowen went down a little bit too easily there for my liking. Rick, good evening. We'll start calling you half time, mate. Half time. Half time, Ricky. I hope you're doing all right, mate. And yeah, it's just as I said, it's looking City are trying, but we're holding our own, so to speak. But I'd like us to get into their. I think I'd like this to get into their end every now and again. Would be quite nice. Paul John, welcome. I've got a West Ham and Sheffield United double. Not a bad idea, mate. Not a bad idea at all. I can see you thinking behind that. Sheffield United have got quite a good game today, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Liverpool. So that would be interesting. They could cause an upset. Who has more of the ball? Who would you say are on top? Both for City, mate. They're pressing us more and more. But we're holding, as I say, we're holding our own. We're doing well. You know, both teams are looking dangerous, but City are just looking a little bit fatigued at the minute. I don't think European football's got anything to do with it. It's just the fact that they're not very good when they're playing these sort of sides. And just as I said, that was an inch away from Garcia there, an inch away from the left hand side of the post. It says difference between Bain and City is that Bain take their chances. Yeah, I mean, City have taken their chances as well, mate. If I'm honest, and just haven't converted them onto the target. That's the thing. That's all. That's the only difference. They haven't converted it on the target. Whereas we are. The ball in from Creswell to find Antonio, but that should be going out for a corner. Yeah. West Ham have got a corner, which is nice. They never show us who's taking the corner properly, BT, for some stupid reason. They just show the goal line or the box. They never actually show us who's taking. I'm guessing that's Creswell. Cleared out. Now Bowen's got the ball. Ball in. Trying to find Rice, but a little Balbuena, sorry, but a little bit off target. Yohan says, "How do you get the comments on the screen?" It's part of the package I use to stream, which is why this is constant. This is constantly going. While that's up there, etc., etc. But thank you for asking, mate. But I say this, I am relaxed. I was massively nervous before the kickoff. But I don't see any real threat from City here at all. We will in the second half. I guarantee we will in the second half. But it's like a training day. It really, really is like a training day. And then says, "Nice, looks good. Thank you. What you got to drink?" It's just orange squash, mate. Nothing fantastic. It's too early for getting drunk. I might get drunk later. Sufal, Bowen, Fornals, Ogbonna, Creswell. Through ball to Masuaku. Very well controlled by him. Antonio on the ball now. Creswell. Ball in. Looking for Souček by the looks of it, but didn't find him. Melvin says second half is going to be hard for West Ham. Yep, agreed. Now I've got De Bruyne on the bench for my fantasy league. So hopefully, if he does come on, I hope he doesn't. But from my fantasy league point of view, hopefully he does come on. I get some points out of him because I haven't got him in the right spot. But you never know. Sometimes they can be generous. So come on, guys, keep the conversation going. Let's talk to each other. I mean, Melvin, where are you watching this from? Paul, John, if you're still here, where are you watching this from? Because you guys are new. It'd be nice to know where you guys are watching this. Goal kick, free kick from. Oh, that was close. I don't know really what. I can't really see that from there. Melvin's watching from France, in Paris. Well, très bien, monsieur, très bien. Don't ask me for too much more French. It's about as much as I can do. So almost on the 40th minute. 30 and a quarter now. 38 and a quarter. There's just no threat from City. There's no real threat. Once they go for goal, there's no real threat. They just seem to be. This is a City side that listen. Mercy says Gentile. Bloody all the comments at once. Mercy says Gentile. Yonan, come on, West Ham, keep it up. Darren says, so far, so good. Don't forget we beat Wolves, Leicester, and we all know what happened last week. Yep, agreed. Paul's watching it in Essex, same county as me, which is good. Yonan says, yeah, they're dangerous on set pieces, which is why they really haven't had that many set pieces to deal with, mate, if I'm honest. I say that isn't a foul. They're just showing the replay of the free kick. And now that is a foul. That is a foul. And as usual, Taylor, because it's West Ham, you're ignoring it. But we've got possession now, so you're right, twat. Full nails. Oi! Yeah, now you see it. Sterling being a bit of a cheeky cunt. Melvin asks, why not doing like Leicester in 2016? I'm guessing the question is, why isn't City playing like Leicester? Because they're two different clubs. And it just proves, mate, that how, as I said earlier, how mediocre City are without certain key players. You know, you've got Sterling out there, you've got Mahrez out there. They're not really doing much. I mean, that wasn't the best of free kicks, to be honest with you. But Nance says absolute cheek. Sterling agreed. See, it's just, it was a bit of a wasted free kick, if I'm honest, but not bad nonetheless. Anyway, but yeah, numbers are slowly growing up, albeit on Facebook rather than YouTube. But it's nice to get some figures going in. And Sterling tries it, and still nothing. Reddish says no Kevin De Bruyne. No, mate, he's on the bench at the minute. He's only just come back from injury, just as they're showing the replay. It's not handball. Just this replay the Soufal assist for. Oh no, he's down. He's down. Well done, director of Four Nails. Well done, director of BT video footage showing replays and completely not relevant. We've just seen Four Nails on the floor. He's now just got back up. This is what I hate about watching games on telly, man. We should be there. We should be there. We should be watching it on live. We shouldn't be having to. If you can watch it in a cinema, why can't we watch it there? It's ridiculous. Unbelievable. I mean, the money goes back into the taxes anyway. Goes back into the council's pot. Michael on the ball. You know how long left? Where are we? 43.5 minutes. Sorry, 3.5 minutes. He's onside as well. Antonio was onside. Just slip one bad touch. That's all it takes, unfortunately. Right, so Soufal can't exactly keep it in. It goes out for a City throw-in. Says, can't wait till we get back in the atmosphere. I've missed it. Yeah, agreed. Honestly, just one. I'm not saying anything for the next 3-4 minutes. Not saying anything for the next 3 or 4 minutes because I don't want to jinx it. Go on, Bowen. Go on. Go on. That's it. Rice. Creswell. Masuaku. Trying to find Antonio. Your man, don't worry about Darren. He's a wind-up merchant. He's not half an hour behind us. He's not 20 minutes behind us. Ball in. Aiming for Souček. Don't Dad's army the ball, guys. Come on. Rice. Balbuena. Soufal. But it goes in for a West Ham throw-in. He's a good bloke, really, Yonan, is Darren. But yeah, he likes to wind people up quite a fair bit. I mean, let's face it, he's got nothing else to do over in Thailand at the minute. Darren says, Antonio looks like a happy chappy. He does, mate. He does. I mean, he scored against City. It's not easy to do. It's not easy to do. Especially the way he scored, mate. Balbuena. Goes out for West Ham, throwing off Aguero. So, yeah, Leeds, third on the table as of this morning. Yonan says, hopefully he can keep his form. Yeah, agreed, mate. I Antonio can, just as he's on the ball now. Bowen. Still Bowen. Bosses it over to the other side. Ooh, that was risky for Nails. Should have been a bit more weight there. He's not had the best of games today, bless him. But, right, so Masuaku. Now through to Rice from Ogbonna. Antonio sees Soufal with a bit of space. Don't know what Souček was trying to do there. Really don't know what Souček was trying to do there. Rice keeps the ball.
Passes to Balbuena. Ogbonna just outside the centre circle. Creswell. Fornals now. Antonio, but poor touch from Antonio. Melvin says, do you still remember Dimitri Payet? Of course we do. It wasn't that long ago. Come on. I know some fickle football supporters have got very, very, very short memories, but this elephant doesn't. I just don't get all the hype about Payet. People still missing him. He was a good player, don't get me wrong, but it was years ago. It was years ago. Three years ago. We need to move on. All right, 1 minute of extra time, and there's 30 seconds into that, so halfway through the added minute, just as City have a throw-in. Rich asks, what's our next 3 games? It's Liverpool, Fulham, and then there's an international break, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Liverpool, then Fulham, and then the. Oh no, there isn't an international break. Yeah, there is after the Fulham game. And then we are away, I think. Let me just check. Yeah, away to Sheffield United on Sunday, the 22nd of November. So there we go, half time. So yeah. So I say, because our next game Saturday evening, 5:30 kickoff, Liverpool away at Anfield. Then we are away to we are home to Fulham, so the London derby. Guarantee that's going to be on one of the box offices. And then after the international break, and then after the international break, we have Sheffield United away. So not an easy month. Not an easy month. Ritz says Lanzini. No D in it, mate, for future reference, Ritz. But yeah, that was 6 days ago. He's not even on the starting 11, mate. 4 points there, I think, helpfully. Yeah, possibly. Not bad. So half time. Very, very happy with that performance. Now, as I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm using different service, shall we say, because I'm not prepared to pay Sky and BT anymore after the box office fiasco. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this so-called European Premier League, or the Europe Super League, or whatever they're trying to do. My thoughts on it are, because we obviously didn't have a midweek roundup this week because there wasn't enough. There's a few things to talk about, but there wasn't enough to do it on Wednesday. So, but I mean, obviously the big talking point is the Europe Super Premier League, or whatever they want to do. As far as I'm concerned, if you want to join that Premier League, you don't play in Britain. You don't play in the FA Cups. You don't play in the League Cup. If you want to have an international Premier League, fine. It just proves that shows how much money there is in football and how little us supporters are considered when it comes to it. I can understand it. I understand the thinking behind it. I just don't agree with it. I just don't agree, and like thousands of other supporters don't agree with that. Don't agree with it. It's piss poor. It's piss poor. So let me know your thoughts on the Euro this one. Malvin says Sheffield will be easy, I swear. Yonan says 4 points, I think, there, hopefully. Yeah, maybe. Unreadable name says like and subscribe, baby. Yeah, Barmies, please do. Harry says, tell you what, if West Ham get 4 points, then 2020 has had it all. We've only had really, since January, we've only really had 2 bad games last 10 months. Brighton at home, Newcastle at home at the start of this season. Maybe 3.
Southampton at home, definitely. Sorry, Brighton at home, definitely, because I was very, very animated about that game, shall we say. Darren says, that's Richie, Mark Higgins and Ty. Ah, Richie, hello. Thanks for letting me know. I'll remember that picture. I won't be able to remember those words, but I'll remember that picture. But Richie, hope you're doing all right, mate. Prishy says Man City is going to win 2-1. Not really sure where you're thinking that, mate, but fair enough. Harry says, as a Liverpool fan, the European Super League shouldn't be a thing. Agreed. Inan says he's going for his lunch. Mate, be back soon. Cool. Rick says, I agree with you, John, about the Super League. Sheena says she agrees as well. Darren, what do you think about the Super League? Prissy, if you're still watching, what do you think of the Super League? Richie, what do you think of the Super League? Ritesh as well, of course. What's this text? Oh, Dominoes, what a surprise. But yeah, as I say, very, very happy with how that first half has gone. Very, very happy with that. Very, very impressed. City aren't at the races. I mean, they're trying. They really, really are trying. But either their shooting accuracy is very, very off, and we are defending. We're not defending all too badly, to be honest with you. We're not too bad from that side of things. But yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with this whole. It's say the Super League is all money. That's all it is. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. But yeah, very, very good goal from Antonio. Beautiful setup from Soufal. Guy is really, really starting to look like a gem so far. I'm not getting carried away with it because we're only what's his fifth game into the season now, or sixth game. But very, 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 very happy with how things are. I mean, I should be able to say what game it is because it is the sixth game. So yeah, fun. Prissy says Man City is going to win. Can you exactly tell us why you think that, mate? I mean, it's not just because it's City, but from the actual game. If you are watching it, can you let us know why you think that's going to be the case? I mean, City had a bad run of the last few weeks. Well, a bad run for their supporters anyway, true supporters. Kieran, good evening, mate. Hope you're all right. Should be I think it's midnight over there, 11 o'clock. Kieran says, good day, JP. Hope you're well. I am. Let them leave. Let who leave? Because I know you're not talking about Brexit. I know that for a fact. Harry says, who do you think are going to win the league? I still think it's going to be Liverpool. I said Liverpool at the start of the season. I said Liverpool at the start of last season as well, for that matter. I've just got a feeling City it's going to be close. Once everything settles back down to normal and people start, the games start playing properly. Once that all settles down, because the first few weeks of the league are always mental, you know that. Just seeing the replay of Antonio's goal again. I mean that's a foul. If that wasn't a goal, that's a penalty against Diaz. That is a massive, massive penalty against Diaz. It was unbelievable the audacity the guy's got. It just shows you how shit Taylor is as a ref. I said in the preview that I'm not a big fan of him. I don't like him. I think he's a useless referee, and he's proving itself there at all. Rick is a level 2 or level 3 referee. Let me know what your thoughts are, Taylor, if you've been watching the game. Prisha says it's clear. It isn't, mate. So therefore, you have no idea what you're talking about, quite frankly. If it's clear, you should be able to explain it. But it isn't, because we're 1-0 up over City, and they're not playing all that good football. So you can't justify it by saying it's clear when it clearly isn't, because if it was clear, we'd be 2 or 3 down by now. it's been some interesting results over the last few weeks. And I said it's crazy. It's a crazy situation that the Premier League's in, but it happens once every few seasons. It happens every time. There's always teams that are just mentally up the top, and then all of a sudden will just spiral themselves down again. Rick says, I have not been because I'm not paying for it, so I can't comment on it. There are links everywhere, mate. Kieran says, anyone who wants their own Super League, let them go and don't let them play in the Premier League. Yeah, totally agree with you, mate. Totally agree with you. Harry says, going to go eat food. All right, mate. See you in a bit. Someone else who can't multitask. Darren says, Super League. The Champions League is a joke, full of runners-up. It should be a league for only champions from their respective countries. It's all about the money. Darren, you're spot on, mate. I've been saying this for years. The Champions League, exactly that. The Champions League should be exactly that. Whoever wins the title of their respective top brass league gets into the Champions League. That's it. That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. When it was like the Super Cups and all this sort of stuff, when things were slightly different. But yeah, Ian Powell, hello, mate. One Love Warrior. Yes, it is half time. Game will kick off in a few minutes' time. We only had 1 minute of extra time, so it'll be about another 4 minutes yet. But for those who are interested, because I know some of you may be watching this on the replay back, Man City have had almost 66% possession. Well, they are shit shots if I'm honest, but 6 shots, 1 on target, 4 off target. So what about the one because this is what I hate about Sky. Their maths never tally up. 6 shots, 1 on target, but only 4 off target. Well, what happened to the other one? Plonkers. 91.2% possession passing rate, 3 corners, 25% successful tackles, and 53.3% aerial duels won. 3 fouls committed and 6 fouls won. Yeah, agreed. 100% on that because Taylor's been a twonk. 34.1% possession to West Ham, 4 shots, 1 on target, 2 off target. Again, so where's the other? 72.3% passing completion rate, 1 corner, no clear-cut chances. I'll give them that. 76.9% successful tackle rate, and 46.7% aerial duels won. One lover says, no, I like to know what your predictions for subs to make at half time. Well, what are you saying no for? Saying half time when it's asking if half time if it's half time is asking if it's half time. That, mate, is a bit clearer, mate, if I'm honest, to be honest with you. So learn your lesson. Predictions for subs to make up this half time. I don't think he will. I don't think he will, mate. I don't think he will. I can't see him doing it in any well. Ian, we know you're still here, mate. Don't worry about it. Give me your thoughts on the game, Ian. Dell says, bloody great, I called it. No, you didn't. You haven't been here. Paul John says, the one is a block shot. But it's still a shot. That's the thing. If it's on target, it's on target. If it's off target, it's off target. Doesn't matter if it's blocked or not. It just makes absolutely no sense. Kieran says, Fabianski has had nothing to do. He's had a few saves, but in general, I agree. I know where you're going with it. Nothing to do. Hope that continues. Soufal has done well. He has, mate. One Love says he's sorry for the mistake on the comment. Fair enough, guys. Sheena says, if we win this game, where will we be in the table? Not telling you that yet. Not telling you. Purely because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Dale says 3-1 as usual. But yeah, you didn't say it. I haven't seen you for a while, mate. I hope you're keeping all right. Ian Powell reckons we're going to win by the looks of things. I mean, you don't need to put your name up every time, mate. You can see it when it comes up on there. But Ian, let us know what you think on the first half. Dale, let us know what you think on the first half. One love, if you're watching the game properly, please do let us let us know your thoughts on the first half as well. Everybody else has been talking during the live conversation. Dale says yes, sound mate. Just been busy. Didn't know you were Scousley. Sound as a pound. But yeah, was not expecting it to be 1-0 at half time. Not expecting that at all. Del says, cracking first half, all doing the job, can't fault anyone. Agreed. City haven't been exactly at the races, mate, if I'm honest. As we've been saying that. But yeah, not too bad. It's not been too bad. It's not been too bad. Prissy, I'm not putting the comments up anymore, mate. You've got no justification at any point. Calm down. What the hell? What the hell are those little emojis? Looks like Mr. Majika. Paul says when you can't tell if it would have been on target or off target. But yeah, I know, but but the mathematics is let's say shots are shots. It doesn't matter I know where you go. I know you're going with it, mate. But it just makes absolutely no sense. It makes absolutely no sense because shots a shot. If it's on target or it's off target, it's not either way. Just because it's blocked doesn't mean it's not on target or off target. But I know where you're going with it. I just does my head in that people there's no logic. There's no logic to anything that's being done. Thank you for the likes and the loves on Facebook, mate, guys. They make really appreciated. Del says we all know City have the potential to score. I mean, Worcestershire, calm down. Right, so City are making a change. Ben Foden coming on. Sorry, Paul Foden, I should say. Interesting substitution from it. All right. Mickey S. Solomon says City won the game. Well, that's not the case because it's half time, so nobody can win it yet. They're 1-0 down. But I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see a second gear City because we've only seen the first gear City so far. So, yeah, 10 men behind the ball because only Antonio's going for goal at the moment. Going for the ball, I should say. Right, see you after. Ta-da! Ta-da, pet! Ta-da! One of those. So you just predict you do not want sub and do not bring the main man Alera on. Expect Alera to come on my predictions side. I missed first half, but why wait for the second half to watch my thoughts? Well, in that very, very broken English, you asked me if there's going to be any substitutions at half time. I said I can't see it, and there's been no substitutions. What's wrong with you, son? Kieran says Sterling is whinging at the ref about handball for the goal. It wasn't handball. It hit him there. It wasn't on his arm. But you're right. Yeah, that's what Kieran exactly what a shot is when you pull the trigger, Rodney. So ball in from the corner, easily cleared. And Diaz on the ball now. Masuaka pushes him over. I think he's going to get away with that. But as I say, Darren, if they're saying total shots, then they just need to justify if it's on or off. Just because it's blocked, as I said, it's just stupid. It's fucking stupid. I guarantee if you look on the BBC, they'll say 1 shot on target and 5 off target. Do you know what I mean? But it's this guy.
Sky isn't the be all and end all of football like everybody thinks it is, and neither is BT. Diaz on the ball now. To back the defence, very, very high line from City, which is completely understandable. Sterling. Not the best of passes from him, but City get there, and it goes out for a corner by so a bit of a deflection on there. You've quite well cleared from, yeah, I thought it was. Yeah, it was a deflection off Souček. To Foden. Not a bad. Well done there, Rice. Very well done. That's what you call a block. Antonio, Creswell. Antonio getting the ball. No, almost. Almost. One Love Warriors says, understand, mate. I just make clear in my break English comment, mate. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's always weird that you get more people watching on Facebook than you do on YouTube because you get it more. I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking about starting these streams on Facebook, to be honest with you. I just keep them back to doing the table roundup as well, because I need people on YouTube. I mean it's great, don't get me wrong, it's great to have people watching on Facebook, but I need people on YouTube. I need more views. That's where the views really count. Facebook doesn't really count for anything. You don't get anything from it, unfortunately. Ooh, got my t-shirts. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Right. Defending in numbers, totally understandable, trying to keep hold of the lead. 40 minutes to go. Well, 40 and a half, I should say, by the time that gets broadcast. New Honda 76. Halo. Never played it, but I'm guessing you're saying hello. Welcome. Paul John says, I agree with your point. It's down to the betting market. Agreed. Yeah. That's where they get the information from. Just as we see De Bruyne warming up. So Masuaku through to Rice. He passes it over to Soufal. He's asking for the ball. Rice was asking for the ball from Soufal and didn't really get it. And now apparently there's been a foul by Soufal. Let's have a look. Yeah. 2 bookings and 2 games from Soufal. Not the best of starts in that sense of view, because he's going to be unavailable if he doesn't learn quickly. Yeah, it's just a bit late, and there's no need for that. There's no need to fall down like you just had your legs chopped off, man. Honestly, it's a problem with European players. They go down at the slightest inkling, especially the new guys. That's half the problem. So Yarmolenko's coming on by the looks of it. Soon he's in conversation with Kev Nolan. That's one thing I like about BT is they have that little picture-in-picture stuff, and it's 1-0, Foden. So spacing, yeah. Foden plenty of time. What a touch he's took there. What a touch. Beautiful play from Foden there. Literally spun round. And Fabianski half a second late. Antonio coming off, Yarmolenko coming on as a result. And so Foden came on for Aguero. So this will be interesting. This will be very, very interesting. I mean, to a degree, I'm totally understandable. I said in the preview that I'd take a point. Antonio going straight down the dugout. He's either not happy or he's got a tweak again with his hamstring. I'll have to wait and see in the coming minutes. Yeah, but very, very good goal from Phil Foden. There's no way you're stopping that. Absolutely no way you're stopping that. Downs is bugging me an early sub. Yeah, Alaire's not looking happy at all. I know. I totally agree with him. I feel sorry for the bloke. I hope, yeah. Darren says, I hope he's all right. Yeah, agreed. I feel sorry for Allaire. I really, really do, because he doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve this. But if Moyes doesn't rate him, Moyes doesn't rate him. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't change your winning side. You really don't change the winning side. Wants to City on the attack now. Jesus. Yeah. Not the best of controls there from Garcia by the looks of it. No, sorry, Gondolin, I should say Gondolin. Let's see if they can get a point from this game, as a point is still good from this one. Yes, it is. Yeah. It is, man. 100%. Completely agree with you, fella. One goal doesn't win the game, especially when you're 1-0 down, which I'm hoping the people on Facebook that are not within the UK, if I'm honest, who don't understand football, understand that. Paul John says, do you fancy Karen Brady? No. I wouldn't touch it with yours, mate. I really wouldn't. Vile woman. Vile in every shape, in every sense of the word. Absolutely vile. Okay, so we've got Yarmolenko on the ball now. So it looks like Bowen's playing as a centre forward. Kieran does fancy Karen Brady, apparently. Worrying. You know, people do. It's fair enough, you know, people do. You know. So let's have a look quickly while nothing's really happening. Yep. Right. Antonio's made Premier League's Team of the Week for that goal. Totally understandable.
Kieran, you're absolutely spot on. This is why I feel sorry for him. Allaire must think he'll never get a start now. He won't. He won't. Because if Antonio can't play for whatever reason, then he'll just replace him with Yarmolenko. You watch. You watch. I'm calling it now. Calling it now. I mean, we've got Liverpool next week, so I think Allaire is the man for that, and you'll see that in the preview, unless we find out slightly differently about Antonio. But yeah, I genuinely do think that Allaire's the man to start against Liverpool. I really do. A bit of a tweak of formation as well, guys. So let me put it that way. So keep it coming. Keep your eyes peeled, because that preview will be going up on Wednesday evening for the Patreons, and Thursday evening, both at 7 o'clock in the respective days on YouTube. And of course, thank you very much to Rick, Andy Miles, and Wally World for being Patreons. It's always appreciated every single month. You guys have been brilliant. You've helped a little bit towards improving the channel. So guys, if you want to be a Patreon, then by all means, please do check out the links below. Preacher says Man City must make a substitution. Well, they've already made one. So who do you want coming on, Prissy, and who do you want coming off? Darren says he must be wondering why he signed. Agreed. Yeah, ever since Pellegrini left, he must be massively worried about that. Ball in from Walker, and it goes about actually quite close to where my seat used to be. Paul says, great time to play Liverpool. It is, mate. It is, depending on how they get on against Chelsea this evening. But yeah. Is it Chelsea this evening? Where are we? Sheffield United. Sorry, it's Man United Chelsea this evening, this afternoon. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So it's the late kickoff. Liverpool Sheffield United. Yeah, to see how Sheffield do. It's a bit of a touch by Liverpool to have 2 home games in the space of 7 days. A bit cheeky, but every other club seems to be rotating home away, home away, home away, home away. And not that it makes it much of a difference anymore. Yarmolenko goes out for a corner. Defense looking shaky still. Defense looking massively shaky. Sheena says, I don't see the point of buying players if they don't put them on. Well, I'm guessing you're referring to Benrahma at that point. And Sheena, I agree to a degree, but at the same point, I agree with Moyes that he needs to be eased in. The reason why he needs to be eased in is because he's a Sullivan signing. And Bowen, I thought Bowen was a Sullivan sign. Well, I thought Sullivan signed Bowen. Sorry, signed Souček and not Bowen. But that's not the case. Because Souček started straight. Bowen took his time to come in. But having said that, though, I'm split. Darren says they are starting to stretch us now. Agreed. Guardiola must have absolutely torn him a new one at halftime. Absolutely torn him a new one. But as I said, if we take a point at halftime, I'll be very happy. Half an hour on the clock before you ask anything there, Darren. A great save by Fabianski. But as I say, Bowen being rested for a couple of, not rested, but getting his energy up and then made his debut. I think Benrahma might be the same sort of thing. So if he isn't going to be in the squad for Liverpool, we'll be in the squad for Fulham. I'm calling it now. See what happens with that. But yeah, hopefully some of you guys have subscribed to the channel. For those newbies here, Paul, I hope you've subscribed. I think One Lover already is. I think he's just changed his name recently. But we'll see. No, someone's unsubscribed. Oh, well, fair enough. I mean, this. But guys, yeah, please do share this content, and if you like it, then by all means, please do click the like button. I mean, this is a one-man band here, and as I say, we know we've still got some. We've still got a nice little community going on here, albeit people that are it's normally people from Periscope and YouTube are returning. People from Facebook hardly ever do return. Kieran says starting to worry, Darren. I can see the point. Yeah, they've had a bit more possession than usual. Rich says held them for 50 minutes. Can we hold them for the next 30? We'll find out, mate. We'll find out. Good clearance from Soufal then. Very, very good clearance. that was a goal. That was leading to a goal from City if you hadn't have done that. Soufal's not looking happy at all. Oh, that was close. Cancelo there, almost very, very close. They're getting there. It's coming. It's ball watching. It's ball watching. We're standing about too much. We're waiting for them to do something instead of actually preempting it. It's coming. It really is coming, guys. And talking of which, here comes Kevin De Bruyne. Fabian, goal kick. Bit of header football. So Fornals over to Masuaku, just outside the box. Fornals, Creswell, Yarmolenko, Creswell. Bit of miscommunication, but it looks like Yarmolenko was offside there. Kieran says Soufal doing well, but he's starting to look tired. Yeah, he is. And he's going to be very, 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 very tired once De Bruyne comes on. I'm telling you now. He's going to absolutely tear him apart. So those watching on Facebook, please do come over to YouTube. Please do come over to YouTube. Details in the description. You'll be doing me much bigger favour. Fornals looks like it was foul, but looks a little bit too easy by the looks of it. Fornals hasn't done a lot. I love the kid, but I'm not sure in him anymore. Well, I am sure in him, but I'm not sure what much more of a contribution he can make to the game. Go on, Massa. Very good football from Masuaku. Then brilliant football. Read the danger, passed it out to the kept the ball until getting towards the centre circle. Then passed it to Souček, and he passed it over to Fornals. And now we're just playing a little bit of City style football, ticky tacky, and made the mistake. Grab one of the long ball. Souček and Yarmolenko trying to get the ball, but no, couldn't. So you know what? It's not too bad, to be fair. It's not. I mean, I'm still a little worried. We've got 25 minutes, 24 minutes plus any stoppage time to go, and I'm not all that worried. If I'm honest, I'm not all that worried. I mean, yes, I know City are putting more and more pressure and getting more and more organised, but it doesn't really. I mean, I hate watching football on telly. Absolutely bloody hate it. But I'm not really that concerned. I'm really not. I don't see any problem here. I can genuinely see us coming away with a point. I genuinely can. I really, really can. I can see it. I can see us doing it. Right, so Kieran, as you said, talking about Soufal there, mate, would you bring on Fredericks or from the bench? because he's pretty much the only option on there, or would you leave him to play for the rest of the remaining 24 minutes, 23 minutes now? Masuaku, Creswell, and guys also as well for that matter. You feel free to answer that question. Ogbonna, Balbuena. Rice, Fornells, Rice, Masuaku, Creswell, Sufal really wanting this run, really good run into the box from him. Suchek, Masuaku, Rice, Yarmolenko. Oh, sorry, Byron, I should say. No, it was Yarmolenko. Very close. Very close. Probably looking at the replay, it's not going to be as close as it looked just then, but nice bit of space. Oh, yeah. Yard and a half over the bar. Silva coming off and De Bruyne coming on. To be honest with you, I didn't know that. I didn't know Bernardo Silva was on the pitch. Bowen coming off and Allaire coming on instead, which is good. Good to see. Finally, he's on. So Yarmolenko's gone out to the right, and Allaire's the central striker. Darren says, "I wish I shared your optimism, John." Kieran says, "I would, John. His weariness could cost us." Yeah. But we got an out and out. We got a natural centre forward out on the pitch now, so it could well happen. We might come through. We might come through this. You never know. We might come through. Guys, please jump over to get off Facebook and come on to YouTube. Come on. Fabianski Gathers. 11 minutes to go. Sorry, 21 minutes to go, I should say. Just to confuse Darren. But yeah, 21 minutes to go. Even though I'm not gonna do the Craig David version of that. Fornells, Masuaku. There's some nice ideas out there, but it's just not working properly. It's not working properly. But having said that, the gulf between the two sides isn't as huge as it normally is. It really isn't. One Love says, Kevin is on damn Man City with that sub. Well, I had him on the sub bench. Probably not in the right position on the sub bench, but nonetheless, because I had a feeling he might have something to do with it. So Rice, Sufal, broken down. Trying to find Allaire. Move broken down again. City on the ball. Come on. Don't give him any space. Watch your spacing, West Ham. Watch your spacing. Don't watch the ball. Good. Now Masuaku's on the ball. Masuaku taken down as well for that matter. Again. Rodri. Cheeky little bastard he is. All right, so we've got 20 minutes left now. 19 in fact, by the time this goes out. 19 minutes. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. But so check good. Masuaku. Fornells back to Masuaku. Masuaku now plimping it over to find Yarmolenko. Right, Allaire, move. Slightly better run than that. Come on. Yarmolenko taking too long. That's why. And Yarmolenko apologises for it. Yeah, he took too long.
Jane Fu asks who is winning. Well, that's the scoreline. Ogbonna. Yeah, exactly. The commentator said exactly what I was about to say. That was a desperate clearance from Ogbonna. Desperate to try and keep the ball out of the box. The pressure is coming. I said it about 5-10 minutes ago. The pressure is coming, but we're holding position. We're not giving them a sniff. That's good. That's good. Sufal. Suchek. So, guys, it's just in general. I want to get your opinion. Do you like having the scoreline up here? Does it? Do you like having it up there so you can see it, especially for those that aren't actually watching the game? We just, guys, is it helpful having the scoreline up in the banner sort of thing? Jane asks, "What time is your place?" If you're asking what time is it where I am, it's just gone 2:00. Jane, where are you based? Because you're clearly not in the UK. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask that question. Jane's a troll by the looks of it. Just trying to get their name on Facebook. The scoreline should be bigger and more noticeable, says Ritesh. Can't have it too big, mate. Because otherwise it's going to be taking up too much space of the screen. Rick says, yes, it looks good, mate. Kieran says, yes, it is. JP, thank you very much. Adele asks, no, I'm not putting up the match. That's what this says. I know you probably can't speak English, but that's what it says here. No stream for the game. Come on. If you're going to demand, at least ask for one. But this is what a watch along with is. That's what it says in the title. Watch along with. You're watching the game along with me. Jane, I've just answered that question because you clearly can't read or hear. Harry says, now I reckon you can score another. We've had our chances, mate. We've had our chances. As much as I am trying to commentate, it is very difficult because obviously I've got my West Ham head on. I'm not really here as a virtual commentator because this is a West Ham channel. That's all right, Jane. Thank you for apologising. Apology accepted. Yeah, I see your point there, Ritz. I've just zoomed in to see what it would look like. So, yeah, I'll amend that. In fact, I should do it now with us. Come on. Come on. No. A lot of pressure. Oh, that was close. Not easy to do this. Right. God, I hate hearing his voice. God, he winds me right up. Spray. Ball in and goes over over 11. Seems to have headed that over, which is nice. Right, so how's that? Yeah, that looks a bit. That does look a bit. Actually, looks a bit too big. Actually, let me just bring it down just a tiny little bit. I mean, if you're watching it on a phone, then yeah, I can see why it would look a little bit small. If I'm honest, that's better. I like it. I've got plenty to do at the minute. There's nothing really. There's no real threat from City here at the moment. That's it. That's better. How's that, guys? Sheena says, "Have we had any subs come on yet?" Yeah, as I say, Allaire came on for for Bowen, and Antonio came on for. Yarmolenko came on for Antonio. So we've had 2 so far, but nothing since that substitution, which was on the 69th minute. So we are now 79, almost 79 and a quarter minutes in now. So nothing for the last 10 minutes. Kieran says we'll kick him in the 82nd minute and smash him. Well, it's coming up, mate. Darren says no need to make the score bigger as the wife likes to look at your pretty face. Thanks, Mrs. Thank you, Mrs. Higgins. Kieran says, can you change it to 3-1? No, because that'll irritate Dell. Jane, I'm not putting it out because it's quite clear. Fornals is down. Very good. Don't know why Fornals was lying on behind the ball there. Not the. Well, I'm guessing to stop any P rollers. I'm guessing, but that looks a bit odd. But yeah, Jane, I'm not putting that. I'm not putting your questions up, man, because you're asking stupid questions. It's quite clear. So, guys, not only if I'm using the new computer, but it actually seems to show that it's actually quite stable because because there's been no interruptions, none of the usual stuff that you normally get. We normally have. There's been no signal breakdown. There's been no freezing. I've probably jinxed it now, but yeah, I'm very impressed with this computer. So, like, share, and subscribe, so and get more people to watch it, so I can make my money back for the computer I bought. No, I'm joking. Well, partly joking. So 9 and a bit minutes to go before the end of the yeah. Let's have a look to see what is that. Yeah, that is a foul. Come on, I don't know why Diaz is aggravating about that, because we're giving away more free kicks that way than for that. But just showing the replay of Fabianski save just now, very, very good save from him. Right, it's a good free kick for Creswell on the side of the box here. Very, very good. Coming up to the 82nd minute, mate. So Kieran, you might be right on this. Ball in, no, cleared out by City.
Masuaku. A little bit struggling there. Sufal trying to put the ball in to Allaire, which he does. But Souček is running for it. That is handball. But yeah. Dan says, haven't heard that for a while, P-roller. Showing me age there, mate. Showing me age. Or Daisy Cutter is the other one, isn't it? Daisy Cutter or P-roller. You know, some of my dad's old cricketing phrases called rest his soul. Well, yeah, I haven't heard P-roller for a long, long time either, so fuck knows when that came out. Harry, don't worry about this person. Doesn't understand football. Just saying fashionable things. Mahrez and well played from Masuaku there again. He's had a really good few games, Masuaku. I said at the start of the game, I'm not a big fan of him, but he has had some belters. He's really stepped his game up with, especially with his defending thoughts. That this for this game, he's absolutely spot on for that. Come on, Fornells. Come on, Fornells. Right, straight at him. Straight at him. Such an easy. That's what I love Fornells. I think he's a very, very good player, but didn't think. Absolutely didn't think about it. I knew I bloody jinx it. For some reason, my streaming services just decided to repeat everything. Right, here we go. So, nice clearance from Souček there. Yarmolenko. Yeah, it's just repeating Fornells' chance for some random reason. Straight at him. Absolutely straight at him. So apologies, guys. I'm a few more seconds behind than I was beforehand. For some reason, it just decided to repeat itself. So apologies. I will be a little bit behind now. I thought that was a replay, but it isn't. It's the live broadcast of it. And it's just, oh, no. Let's try another channel. It's just gone bust or something. I knew I'd jinx it by saying there's been no problems. Absolutely knew I'd bloody jinx it. Typical, isn't it, eh? But yeah, we've got 6 minutes left of the game. And now it all decides to play up. Bear with me 2 moments, guys. So talk amongst yourselves while I try and sort this out. Normally completely fine. Normally completely fine. Mm-hmm. Yep. Right, where else? See what other options I've got available.
Right, back on. Rock and roll. Here we go. Right. 87 and 15 seconds on the clock. So there we go. Nearly still 1-1, which is good. I haven't missed anything. Jesus, Murray's on his own. Goal kick. Thank Christ for that. Well, Kieran and Darren are shitting themselves. I'm fine. I was more worried about getting the game back on than what's going to happen. Yeah, 696 passes, and what have they done with it? Scored 1 goal. Pretty football doesn't always win you a game. Pretty football doesn't always win you a game. And I've noticed, yeah, all the people on Facebook talking about apparently City fans. Where are you? Where are you? You haven't mentioned anything. No. Yarmolenko on the ball. So yeah, all you guys all you 61 viewers on Facebook, no, not one of you, apart from Jane, who seems to be trying to slightly troll me, is talking about the game because you know nothing about football. You know nothing. I'm the only one broadcasting it by the looks of it, which is great from that side of things. So by means, please do like the channel. Foden getting frustrated there, putting down Balbuena by the looks of it, I think. No, Yarmolenko even. Sorry. Kieran says I need some Valium. Yeah. 30 seconds of normal time now, guys. We're getting there. We're getting there. All the people are dropping off on Facebook. Literally almost half have dropped in the last couple of, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So yeah, Facebook's a wasted medium when it comes to this, unfortunately, because nobody's joining the page. We all want it for free. Those 11 that are watching it on YouTube, thank you very much for staying around the whole time. The majority of you are repeat subscribers, so repeat viewers, I should say. So thank you very much for joining. It's always good to see you guys. It's a couple of minutes extra time by the looks of it. Emma Sanders is reporting for okay, right, so where are we? For the BBC. She needs to pull a finger out. Both of them do, to be fair. I'm trying to look. It looks like 3 minutes of extra time. That took a long time to get up on the screen. 3 minutes of extra time. Darren says, blow that bloody whistle. Mate, keep your conversations with your missus off the chat, please. She says, what channel will the game be on when we play Liverpool? It'll be Sky. Because it's 5 kickoff. So it's Sky. So Balbuena apparently has fouled Foden. Let's have a look. No, not at all. Not at all. Foden's ran into him. That is not. He's been booked. I can't believe he's been booked for that. Foden ran into him. Balbuena cleared the ball and Foden didn't even stop and tripped over and made a bloody meal of it. Honestly, this is the modern day age of football. And then people wonder why people don't like football nowadays. You know, people are falling out of love with certain clubs and everything and football in general. I'm out of love with football. I really am. I never thought I'd ever say this, but I'm really falling out of love with football because it's all the business model has taken over what we all want to watch football for. It's pathetic. So come on.
Foden, what are you whinging about now? Phil Foden. Phil Foden. Phil Foden, the Man City monkey boy. Looks like Man City Bale, isn't he? And so that's okay. Then I can watch that one. Kieran says he won the ball. And Darren says dodge yellow. Agreed. Guys, I'm exactly the same. It's crazy. Yeah, BBC says Fabian Balbuena comes in late. He's in the book. He didn't come in late at all. He got the ball. Fucking idiots. Unbelievable. Right. 10 seconds. A lot can happen in 10 seconds, as we all know, especially from Sunday. Holding it. Is that going to be a corner at the City? Yeah, it is. It's a corner at the City, and it's in the dying seconds. See, can we defend this? Yep, short play from City. Trying to stretch us. Come on, Taylor. And that's it. 1-0. Who's deluded now? Nick. Huh? Who's deluded now? I said in my preview, we'd get a point. We've got a point. We're calling it... where are we? Where is it? Nick Saunders said I was deluded. The master has spoken. Darren says, I'll take that result any day. Kieran says, yes. Kieran says, give it to him, JP. Well, this is the thing. A clear bullshit Man City supporter, clearly a bullshit Man City supporter, saying that City were going to win 1-0. Sorry, we're going to win 4-0. Totally reasonable reason to think about that. But we didn't. They didn't. We got a point. We're 10th in the table now. We're 10th in the table. 4-goal difference over Man City. And none of the guys from Facebook that were City supporters have actually said anything. So, again, not to call them out, but Catamanda saying City were going to win at 10 past, saying quarter of an hour ago, Man City win. No. So, Pirich, or Prikic, or wherever you pronounce it, was the player that man was saying that Man City going to win. Kiwamba says, can we see the march? What march? If you're asking for match, no, because it's finished. It's finished 1-1. So thanks for popping in. Genius says, happy with the point. I'm delighted with the point. Absolutely delighted with the point. Darren says, blood pressure should go down by the morning. Mine's going to go up. I'm going to Tesco's in a minute. One of them says, good game. We will take that point from City. Good point from West Ham. Deserved from the boys. Yeah, very, very, very happy with that performance. You guys were worried about City. I said that they've got no real threat, and I absolutely proved them right. So I've been proven right. So guys, thank you very, very much for your time. If you're new around here, welcome. By all means, as I said, to Paul, to everybody that's been in the chat, thank you very much for joining. If you haven't already done so, by all means, please do subscribe to the channel. Obviously not there because it's an image, but just subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you're watching the replay, of course. But guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And yes, Darren, you're absolutely right, mate. Massa played well. He was one of the best players out there once again. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy the weekend. We can have a very, very relaxed weekend. We're 10th in the table, still 6 games in, 8 points on the board. Nobody would have predicted that. But in the meantime, guys, enjoy your weekend. And I will see you
maybe Wednesday for the stuff to talk about. I might bung the stuff in together and do weekly. Or if that, or you'll see me Monday night or Tuesday night for the. Hang on, let's have a look to see where are we. Yeah, you see me Tuesday night for the fantasy league table roundups. But in the meantime, guys, take care. Enjoy your weekend. We're happy hammers one more time. All the best.